Modern day technology is hell and where I've been gone. Recently, one fucking year ago, I was thinking on replacing my Omen laptop with something new, since it's getting old. I've been getting some graphical artifacts, slow performance, and general annoyances. So I thought, well, since I don't have the experience to build a PC, I might buy a pre-built. Plus, this HP Omen laptop has lasted me some good time. I thought, well, I might just buy a HP pre-built. So, I went to buy a HP Victus 15L on the 3rd of April 2024. I received it and found no issues until a couple of weeks later the videos I've been recording started to become corrupted. Let's go over my general problems with the PC, and then let's talk about the specific problem that made me refund it. Here's my Amazon review translated using Google Translate from Spanish that I will use as a base since it's been a year. TLDR of the review, it had only 16 gigs of single channel but at least 3200 MHz RAM, CPU without integrated graphics that gave me even more headaches, no vent holes which made it overheat all the time, bad BIOS in which you can only change time and date, and a dead GPU, Mao, and it being a HP pre-built, which warranted it being flooded by bloatware from HP itself. HP support at first was blaming Microsoft on the issues, until I insisted it's a PC problem. So they told me to use their UEFI utility to diagnose the problems, and I discovered it has a VRAM issue. I got a refund for this PC, and that's how that story ended. Then I went on to buy an AliExpress motherboard with an embedded Intel laptop chip. That one was dead on arrival. Like, I installed Windows, but it would crash when I installed the iGPU drivers. So I don't even wanna comment on that. There's other people talking about it on forums and YouTube, and I don't know what I expected from such a experimental device from AliExpress. The seller obviously blamed it on me, but AliExpress stepped in and ended up making a refund. After that, I bought a machinist board with a Xeon 2676 V3 and a Soyo RX 580 SP 2048 edition, which do have some crashes here and there, but most are recoverable on rare. So this has been my emergency PC in case my laptop would die. And honestly, it has ended up being a solid machine. Not ideal, but workable on. And the RX 580, even though it's the SP 2048 edition, gives me some solid performance in simple games. After that, the Larkbox X I reviewed died, and I started thinking on replacing it. I sent it off for repairs, obviously, because it was on warranty. I had to pay for shipping, but honestly it was worth it. But puts under question the reliability of Chewy. And if this one lasted a year, how long the replaced one will last? Well, only time will show. In the meantime, when the Larkbox X died, I started thinking on buying a new mini PC. So I bought the U-Box from Chewy. After the first setup, it was an impressive machine, because you could pick the amount of VRAM. So I set it to 4, and most games would run better than on Intel iGPUs, where on most they are locked to 128 megabytes of VRAM. But the party ended fast, as the VRAM amount picker broke after a couple of reboots. So I was stuck with the AMD software memory picker that would allow only 512 or 2 gigabytes of VRAM in productivity mode or gaming mode respectively. After asking Chewy support what to do, first on the forums, they said they would work on a fix, it seems. But now, 3 months later, they ask me to contact after sales. To what I understand is a replacement, as it could be a problem with the first revisions. I have no desire to bother with contact forms and other stuff these days, so I just ended up refunding it. And last week my laptop finally died, but thankfully I have the Xeon build, which ended up being my savior, surprisingly, because I expected it to die in a week, but so far, mm, around 9 months have passed, and it's performing as expected. In the comments of my past videos, I've met people with similar experiences, especially on the Chewy videos, obviously because they search for people with the device and ask if it's their device's problem or a general one. But honestly, in my opinion, with the last year's experience, not gonna lie, it's an industry problem. At this point, not a specific company one. I invite you to comment your past experiences down below. As a side note, the same stuff is happening in the mobile industry. Looking back on my Xiaomi bootloop video, my point with this video is to show that at this point there's nothing reliable on the technology market these days, and you should be careful buying anything, be it from a Western or Eastern company. Stay skeptical, stay smart, don't trust anything. Do your own research, ask questions, or just embrace the chaos like I did.